Hi everyone, it's Christy. Welcome back to my channel. We are here for hashtag Shop My Stash 2023. It's hosted by Lorie over at Enchanted Dream 71. We will be posting the second and fourth Mondays. It is an open collab. You're welcome to join at any time. You don't have to do them all. You can come in, come out. If you want to join along, that's great. So today we are going to work on a mass make. It's side tucks. Now, side tucks are super easy because all you have to do is just put a piece of paper and tuck something under it, and it's a side tuck. It can be a strip that is, just pull this paper that's glued down on this side so it kind of lifts up. It can be glued on three sides. It can be half this size. It can be tall and skinny, whatever. It's perfect for scraps. Now, I have shopped my stash because that is the point of this whole exercise. And I run across these. These are the Paper Studio by Hobby Lobby. I used to see these and grab them all the time, and I just find that I don't use them that often. This is a perfect use for this. So these are 4.5 by 6.5. They're meant to be used as photo mats. These are going to be work perfectly. And then I also have a couple of 6x6 pads with I've used to make a little bit of ephemera, but I've still got quite a bit of all of these left. So I pulled 4 sheets from the 4.5 by 6.5 one, and I pulled 3 sheets each from the Lost and Found, the blush and the Portobello Road, which is the greenish blue teal color. So 3 of those. Now the difference is I'm going to make 2 different side tucks today. These are all inspired by Pam over at the Paper Outpost. And I could not find the video. It's in my history somewhere. But it was a video she made back at the beginning of pandemic, and she was using up scraps as well. So these are double-sided. Okay, that's going to be the difference. I'm going to make one side tuck if you have double-sided paper. Not everybody does. Sometimes you have these Paper Studio that are single-sided. Now this is textured on the back, but that's not going to matter. The Lost and Found ones, these were my mind's eyes, and I believe, if I remember correctly, I got these. These are not from Hobby Lobby. These are from Tuesday Morning, which, I just found out that our one remaining Tuesday Morning is, well, they're all going to close. After 21 years in business, gone. So, sad to see that, but it was on the other side of town, and I didn't get to go very often anyway. So, but let's use some of this. I'm going to start with the one that is not double-sided. And I hope this works because I have it in my head and it should work. Now I do have some walnut stain ink here, and I have some of my Dollar Tree crochet trim. Oh, I guess I need this. So what I'm going to do here is I am going to keep one base, and then I am going to cut this. I want a 1-inch, a 2-inch, and a 3-inch. So let's see, a 3-inch. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, if it's not, I might have to get another piece of paper, but you know, that's worst case scenario. So let's see, I'm going to cut this at 3-inch, and that will go there. Well, not necessarily. I might use this one. Okay. No, because oh, this paper's not the size I thought it was. Okay, guys. Well, I'm just going to do the 3-inch. Now, so here we go. You can do it, if I cut another one the same, be able to do 2 sheets and make 2 side tucks. So let's do that with this one. We want 3-inch. And then we will have this one for a base. So, because these are all from the same collection, they're going to coordinate, which is nice. So this one's slightly different than what I had planned. But basically, with 4 pieces of paper, I get 2 of these side tucks. like this. So because these are 4.5 by 6.5, cutting this at 3 give me an inch and a half here, and it gave me an inch and a half left. So I was able to make 2 of these. So let's round the corners. What I was ideally going to do was do the 1 inch and have 4, but that's okay. We just made something different, and that's okay. I want these rounded. You don't have to do this, but I think it looks cool. And I'm only doing it on the 2 sides because if we put this in a journal, it's going to look like this on the page. Let's go ahead and ink it. So I hope you're checking out the hashtag ShopMyStash2023 videos, because lots of cool ideas there. I'm going to go ahead and ink this side because this one's going to be on top. And yeah, so today when this posts, it should be Monday the 27th. Is that right? I get a little confused. February is a short month, so I'm not worried about this because I'm putting that one on top. I'm just doing the 3 sides that are connected to the rounded corners. Okay, then put the lid on the ink. These would be great for working in mass, because these pads that I get, and you know, if you can find a pad that's really neutral, not necessarily seasonal or bright colors, you know, you put these in your stash and they're going to work with so many things. So I don't know why I'm having such a hard time here. I'm going to line that up. Did I line? Wow, that never happens. Did I glue this side? I surely did. You guys, you're supposed to say something when I do that. That's the second. This is the same thing I cleaned this up with last time. All right, let me rub that off. I'm not going to use that because it's already dry. Now let's rub that off. Oh, shoot. Oh my goodness. That's what I get for thinking I can do a really, I'll just do that video real quick. I make mistakes. It's just so that you'll know you're not alone, okay? That's why I make the mistakes. In case you make them, you'll know how to fix them, okay? I'm going to put a little bit more on this side and a little bit more on this side because it dried. And then that's why I had glue on my finger. I was like, why does this not feel right when I'm putting that? I usually have a place for my finger to go that doesn't have glue. So, all right, let's try it that way. I should have inked up that wrinkle. That would have looked cool. All right, let's do that one. Where'd that other piece go? Ah, all right. Let's put the glue on the right side this time. Oh my goodness. So this morning I have been uploading videos for the flip-flop journal. So you should be seeing those. Well, you should have seen at least 2 or 3 by now, by the time this video posts. And doesn't that look cool? So now, because of the size of paper I used, this is going to take up pretty much like a whole journal page. Let me get a piece of coffee dyed, tea-dyed paper, and you can see what I mean. Normally, this is the size of the journals that I will make, the pages. Right now we're doing the flip-flop, but this would go, I would probably put this on the edge, but you could put it on the corner and not only have side tucks, but also leave this open and have something larger back there. That's probably how I'd use it if it was this size. Let's put some let's put some lace trim on this side, because I always use this neutral, you know, so I can go ahead and do that ahead of time. And if you know what journal you're going to put it in, then you can decorate it more accordingly. But I'm just making these ahead. And try not to cut myself. I'm finally healing from that. These things are so sharp. Okay. There we go. So this can be used on a left page, a right page, at the top, tuck under, at the bottom, tuck this way. Same thing in reverse. You could put this on a bottom of a page. I know we're supposed to be doing side tucks, but why not kick it up? Put this on the bottom of a page, maybe not as long, okay, like this, and make pockets. Put it on the top of a page. Probably could cut this in half and have two. And make it a top tuck. So many ideas are coming to my mind right now while I'm thinking of it. So let's put that here, and let's go ahead and do this one. These patterns that I'm using are non-directional, which is nice because you don't have to worry about which side is up. Which is good for me because most of the time I don't know which side is up or down. Okay, and I do like the rounded corners. I think that's fun. Oops, that one didn't go straight. Sometimes I get in a hurry, as you know. Let's go ahead and ink these. I really do like the ink on there. Makes a big difference. And then there again. This top one is the only one that needs the ink on that straight side. I did notice in editing my videos that I am pulling things close to me. I apologize for that. I have to remember that this square is my focal point here for this video. And I think also because the camera is about 8 inches further that way, I'm noticing my voice is quieter too, so I will try to remember to speak up and not mumble, but you'll forgive me if I do anyway. Alright, thumb here, glue here on the straight side. Okay. And same thing here, glue here. And there we go. And let's put some crochet trim across here as well. So I've used 4 of these 4x6-ish pieces, cards. They're cardstock weight, maybe 65 pounds, I'm guessing, based on what I've used in the past. And yeah, these are going to be really nice. So like I said, cut this one down the middle and round these corners here. I think that would be nice, but this is what I would do if I have, you know, which I do, the single-sided. Okay, so let's talk about here. I'll set this over here. Let's do the ones where I have double-sided cardstock. So let me see if I remember how I did this. I think I did 2 inches on this one, which because it's 6 inches, I should get 3, right? So I'm going to do 2 inches on here. And, you know, I'm wondering, is that 6 inches? No. All right, so I needed to trim off the top. Probably, though, if I put that underneath, I don't want the hole to show. Okay, I'm going to cut off. I'm going to cut these down to 6 inches like they're supposed to be. I'm finding that since I changed to the bigger pad on my desk, it almost feels like I don't have as much room as I had before, which is strange. So anyway, all right, so this is different, okay? It's double-sided. All right. Okay, so let's cut the top and the bottom off of this. So I didn't need to cut that in 3 pieces. I got these mixed up. Let's see. I think these 3 go together and these go together. So I need to cut these down. What I forgot is that I was going to cut these down to 4. So if you take 2 of these, let's just use this for something else. This is a basic side tuck. Glue it on 3 sides and you're set. Okay? Let's take this one and cut it down to 4. Remembering this is the double-sided one. Okay? So I'm going to do that on both of these. Cut it down. I want to make sure I have, if it's directional, that I have it going the vertical. Okay? I'm going to do the same thing on this. Is that going to cut the bird? No. Okay, so that's kind of fun. And this was an extra piece that I don't need. And cut this down. Okay. So now I need my scoreboard. And what I'm going to do is all of the pieces that are 4, I am going to score 1 inch on the left. So 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch, and 1 inch. Okay, now we're not going to follow the fold, mountains, valleys, etc. because I'm going to fold it based on which side I like better. So, well, no, now that it's scored, I'm stuck. Okay, never mind. So these are the 2 that would have gone with this. Of course, I don't want that, so I don't, oh no, I want to switch. I want to switch. Guys, I'm a dingbat. Where's that other piece? This goes with this. This goes with this. Okay. This goes with this. This goes, okay. You're going to swap pieces, okay? So this is what I get for trying to mass make ahead of time, all right? So we cut this one down and we cut this one down. Okay, then we scored at 1 inch. Then don't use the same one, use the other one that coordinates, and we're going to have that. Same thing here. If it's not directional, you could turn it around and flip it the other way if you wanted something like this. Okay, or we can flip it this way and have this, and I think I like that better. What I am finding is that this cardstock, though, is it's not great, even if you score it. It is what it is. Okay, so let's fold this. Maybe I need to be more gentle. And then this piece is the one that came off of this, so we want to swap it with this one and flip it over, and we're going to get that piece. Okay, so we've got 3, and then we've got this one, and we're going to flip this over and put it in there. Okay, So now, just out of those 4 pieces, I've got 4 of these. So let's round this piece. I only want to round this one, the 1-inch piece here. Okay, and then I want to do this one. Oh, okay, I lied. We're going to do all 4. Okay, so basically, I'm not going to ink this one, just so you can see. This one, put the glue on the right side. Do as I say, not as I do, right? Okay. Okay, that's going to go right inside here, like that. And then this one is going to get glued at the top and the bottom, like that. And we'll ink the other one just to give a comparison. I think I want to get a couple clips here. It is a little thick, so it depends on the size of your paper here. But let's set that down for a minute. Actually don't want that bulging so much. I know some people make their pockets that way on purpose, but I feel like stuff falls out when my pocket is too bulgy. I don't know, it's still going to be that way. Okay, let's do the next one. So let's round all 4 corners of this. Okay, and then 2 of these corners. Okay, now let's ink this one. Don't need to do the straight side. Okay, we're going to ink this one. And on that fold. And then we're going to glue or ink this one. Okay, so there we go. Stick that one in there. And then we're going to stick this one down. And maybe if you kiss it and let it back up, some of that acetone can dry out a little bit quicker, and then it'll stay down better. So we'll take these off. That will be okay. Put them here and here. Got a little bit too much glue on that one. Alright. If you want to ink this after the fact, it's not going to hurt. I think it looks a little bit better inked, to be honest. So we just come along here. The whole thing doesn't have to be completely covered in ink, but yeah, let's put some ribbon along here. So this one, it's narrower. So I used the narrow 4.5 by 6 ones to make the wide one, and then I used the wide 6 by 6 to make the narrow side tuck. Opposite of what you would think. There we go. But the thing to me is that when you're making these side tucks, once you stuff them, they're pretty much decorated. So I think, you know, this lace is a pretty good decoration in and of itself. So these are great to just, you know, grab. and use in your journals. So, all right, one more piece there. And I do the flat side up against the edge, but you do however you like it. If you have a whiter lace, you could even wrap it around. These don't have to be attached to a journal page either. They could be floating tucks. But after they've been on my desk with all the sponges, that's what this is. This is the sponge from this falling off, and then I get it on my desk. And yeah. Don't know what that is. Glue. All right, so we've got those two now. All right, now this one has words. So this one I will want to make sure that it's right side up. This one is not real noticeable. It's kind of pale. So I'd probably use these on opposite sides. So there we've got 4 made. Let's make 2 more. All right, so we've got these. We cut this piece off and moved it over here, and we cut this piece off and moved it over here. So let's round those corners. Now this one we will want to watch because it's directional. So is that how we want it? Yes. There is like, oh, that's ink. I thought there was a hole in it. Oh, my lighting is not great. So I did a garden update video too for you guys. So if you're interested, check that out. I haven't gotten out there to plant anything yet on account of I've been waiting for our grass to dry out so that my son could mow. And now I hear it's going to rain the next 4 days. So probably won't be until the 1st when I can actually get out there and get some stuff done. But that's still within a good window. We have a long growing period, so I talk too long. That's what happens. I went ahead and rounded all the corners and inked. So you guys don't have to watch me do that. So I'm just going to put these together. This one in here. This is the right way up. I checked it, and I'll do the same here. But this is a good way to use up a bunch of these 6x6 pads or 4.5 by 6.5 inch pads, or any scraps that you've got. You know, make it your own, make it work for you, make it fit the journal you're working on, and yeah, make a lot, because you saw this. Of course, my camera did bump off, but it doesn't take long at all. I've made 6 in about ½ an hour, so you could plow through and make a bunch of these. And oh, I already put glue in there. Okay, some more clips. But yeah, these are a lot of fun, and they'll be a nice addition to your journal. Now, these are both going the same way, so I might want to add these to the same journal because, well, this one's going the same way, this one's not. It doesn't really matter, however you do it. There again, like I said, these could be top and bottom as well to a journal page, because I mean, if you just trimmed them down, because this is 6-inch paper, but either a bottom pocket stack, a top pocket stack, side, left, and if you you know, glue this down on just these 2 sides, you're going to have these side pockets, but you're also going to have this side tuck for something larger in there. So I really think these are a lot of fun, lot of fun. So let's put some lace on this, and we'll call it a video. Hope you guys are all guys. I say guys, I apologize. I know that doesn't set well with some people, but I'm in California, and if I say guys, it's kind of generic. If I'm not calling you a guy, I'm calling you a dude. So, I mean, I've been here, and well, I was raised in California and Arizona, so very relaxed, and I apologize for calling you guys. But I don't want to exclude anyone either. I would say ladies, but it says in my demographics that 100% of you are ladies. So maybe I should just, if one gent is watching. Hi, Dad. Okay. Let's see. There we go. All right. And you know what would be really fun for these also? I think, to be honest with you, like I said, once they're stuffed, they're decorated. And I kind of feel like, I really like this one. It turned out really cool. I kind of feel like the only thing that I might add to these would be a little bling. Maybe some flat back pearls or some rhinestones or something. But other than that, make a bunch of these, and check out our hashtag ShopMyStash2023, and jump in if you'd like to. Lorie's video, the first video that explains the rules and everything, is linked in the description box. So I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye now.